Why are there not more people talking about the science behind sea monsters? Unveiling Mysteries is considered scientific because it embodies the core principle of the scientific method, actively seeking to understand the unknown through rigorous observation, experimentation, and analysis, aiming to provide evidence-based explanations for phenomena that were previously unclear or unexplained. Essentially, it's about using a systematic approach to uncover truths about the world around us, which is the foundation of scientific inquiry. The ocean, vast and mysterious, has always captivated the human mind. And let's be honest, it's also a great place to lose your car keys. It represents the unknown, a place of wonder and terror in equal measure. Kind of like your in-laws' house, from the earliest seafaring cultures to the modern era, humans have populated the ocean depths with mythical creatures, because apparently regular fish just weren't exciting enough. These sea monsters, often gigantic and fearsome, embody our deepest fears and fascinate us with their otherworldly nature. And let's face it, they're way cooler than your average goldfish. These tales, passed down through generations, offer a glimpse into our collective psyche, or maybe just our collective need for a good bedtime story. They reflect our anxieties about the power of nature and the unknown dangers that lurk beneath the waves. Like that time you tried to cook a new recipe without reading the instructions first. Why do we invent such creatures? Maybe because Netflix wasn't around back then. Perhaps it's our way of explaining the unexplainable, of making sense of the unpredictable nature of the sea. Or maybe we just like a good scare. The enduring allure of sea monsters lies in their ability to straddle the line between reality and fantasy. Kind of like your uncle's fishing stories. While some dismiss them as mere superstition, others find compelling evidence in eyewitness accounts and ancient lore. And who are we to argue with a guy who swears he saw a tentacle the size of a bus? Whatever our beliefs, these mythical beasts continue to capture our imagination and remind us of the enduring power of the unknown. And let's be real, they're way more fun to think about than doing laundry. No list of sea monsters would be complete without mentioning the most famous one of all, the Loch Ness Monster, or as we like to call her, Nessie, the queen of hide-and-seek. This elusive creature, affectionately known as Nessie, is said to inhabit the depths of Loch Ness, a deep freshwater lake in the Scottish Highlands. She's probably down there laughing at all our efforts to find her. The first written account of Nessie dates back to the 7th century AD, but it was in the 20th century that the legend truly captured the public imagination. Because who doesn't love a good monster story, right? In 1933, a local couple claimed to have seen an enormous animal rolling and plunging in the loch. Maybe Nessie was just practicing her synchronized swimming routine. This sighting, coupled with a now iconic photograph taken the following year, sparked a worldwide frenzy. Because nothing says monster like a blurry, grainy photo. Since then, there have been countless reported sightings, sonar readings, and even underwater expeditions, all hoping to prove the existence of Nessie. But Nessie remains the undefeated champion of hide and seek. Despite the lack of conclusive evidence, the legend persists. Nessie must have some really good hiding spots. The enduring fascination with Nessie has transformed her into a global phenomenon. She's probably the only monster with her own merchandise line. She is a symbol of Scotland, drawing tourists and researchers alike to the shores of Loch Ness. Nessie, boosting tourism one blurry photo at a time. Whether Nessie is real or not, her story continues to remind us of the power of mystery and the enduring human desire to believe in the extraordinary. And let's be honest, we all love a good monster tale. Venturing into the icy waters of Scandinavian folklore, we encounter the kraken, a monstrous sea creature of immense size and terrifying power. Think of it as the ocean's version of a really bad blind date. Often depicted as a giant squid or octopus, the kraken is said to dwell off the coasts of Norway and Greenland, where it terrorizes sailors and drags ships to their doom. Talk about a clingy sea creature. Tales of the kraken likely originated from sightings of real giant squid, which can grow to incredible sizes. Imagine seeing that on your morning swim. Sailors encountering these colossal creatures in the vastness of the ocean would have been awestruck and terrified by their sheer size and power, and probably regretting not bringing a bigger boat. Over time, stories of these encounters were embellished and exaggerated, transforming the giant squid into the legendary kraken. Because why let the truth get in the way of a good sea monster story? The myth of the kraken served as a cautionary tale for sailors, a reminder of the unpredictable and often perilous nature of the sea, and a great excuse for why they were late getting home. The kraken's enduring presence in popular culture, from literature to film, speaks to our fascination with the monstrous and the unknown depths of the ocean. Plus, who doesn't love a good tentacle scene? Even today, the kraken continues to inspire both fear and awe, reminding us of the power of nature and the limits of human understanding, and that sometimes it's best to stay on dry land. From the realm of mythology, we turn to religious texts and the awe-inspiring Leviathan described in the Bible. Think of it as the original Jaws, but with a divine twist. This primordial sea monster, often depicted as a colossal serpent or whale, is a creature of immense power, symbolic of chaos and the untamed forces of nature. Basically, it's the ocean's way of saying, "Don't mess with me." The Leviathan's description in the Book of Job is particularly striking, detailing its impenetrable scales, fiery breath, and terrifying strength. It's like the ultimate boss battle in a video game. It is a creature that even God acknowledges as a force to be reckoned with. Imagine getting a shout-out from the Almighty himself. In biblical interpretation, the Leviathan is often seen as a symbol of chaos and the forces of evil that God subdues. It's like the ultimate bad guy in a cosmic wrestling match. Its immense size and power represent the challenges and dangers that humans face in the world. Because, life isn't complicated enough without giant sea monsters. Though not a sea monster in the traditional sense, the Leviathan's association with the sea and its monstrous form have cemented its place in the pantheon of mythical sea creatures. It's like the VIP of sea monsters. Its presence in religious texts speaks to the universal human fascination with powerful, awe-inspiring creatures that embody the unknown and the uncontrollable. For all you myth lovers, join me next time in exploring these legends passed down through the stories of us humans. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Why did the scientist go to the beach? To catch some waves of knowledge. Thank you for watching, and have a mythical day of legends, my friends.